On a quiet night in the little town of Willowbrook, children were brushing their teeth, slipping into pajamas, and tucking under blankets while the moon hung like a silver lantern in the sky. Among them was Lila, a curious 8-year-old girl with big brown eyes and hair as wild as the wind. Unlike most children, Lila didn't fall asleep quickly. She loved to stare at the stars, whispering stories to herself until her eyelids grew heavy. But this night was different. As she gazed out her window, she saw tiny golden sparkles drifting down like snow. One shimmered brighter than the rest, growing larger until it floated right into her room. Standing there, in a coat woven from stardust, was the Sandman himself. His eyes twinkled like constellations, and his bag of dreams glowed softly at his side. "Lila," he said gently, his voice like the hush of a lullaby, "I need your help." Lila blinked in surprise. "Me? But I'm just a kid. What could I possibly do for you?" The Sandman smiled. "Sometimes only a child can understand the heart of a dream. Tonight, I must visit so many children that I cannot do it alone. Will you be my little helper?" Her heart leapt. She nodded eagerly. "Yes!" With a sweep of his hand, the Sandman sprinkled golden dust, and suddenly Lila found herself floating through the air. Her dress shimmered into a sparkling outfit with tiny wings of moonlight. She giggled with delight, realizing she could fly. Together, they soared over rooftops, the stars close enough to touch. The Sandman opened his glowing bag, and the dreams inside whispered and sparkled like fireflies waiting to be set free. "Dreams are fragile things," the Sandman explained. "Each one must be given with care. Tonight, you'll carry them with me." Their first stop was a boy tossing in his sleep. Lila leaned close and gently sprinkled dream dust from her fingertips. Instantly, the boy's frown softened, and he dreamed of running across a sunny field with a kite soaring high. Lila gasped. "It worked!" The Sandman chuckled. "You see, a child's kindness makes the dreams even brighter." House after house, they drifted, Lila growing braver with each dream she delivered. She gave a shy girl the courage to speak in class, a lonely child the joy of friendship, and a sick boy the comfort of laughter. Every time, her heart swelled a little more, but then they reached a small house on the edge of town. Inside, a boy sat awake, hugging his knees. His eyes were red from crying. "He doesn't believe in dreams anymore," whispered the Sandman. "I cannot reach him alone." Lila floated closer and saw the sadness in the boy's eyes. For a moment, she felt unsure. How could she give a dream to someone who had forgotten how to hope? Then she remembered what her grandmother always told her. Sometimes the smallest kindness can open the biggest doors. So Lila didn't sprinkle dream dust right away. Instead, she whispered softly. You're not alone. Even when it feels dark, someone cares. The boy stirred, his eyes flickering with the faintest spark of light. At that moment, Lila released the dust, not with her fingers, but from her heart. The dream that formed was the brightest of the night. The boy saw himself smiling with friends, running free in the sunshine, his loneliness melting away. The Sandman placed a hand on Lila's shoulder. That, he said with a proud smile, is why I chose you. By the time they returned to her window, dawn was peeking over the horizon. Lila's wings faded, and she was just a little girl in pajamas again. Will I ever help you again? She asked, her voice hopeful. The Sandman's eyes twinkled. Every time you show kindness, you are already my helper. With that, he vanished into a swirl of golden dust. Lila climbed back into bed, her heart glowing. She had thought dreams were just for sleeping, but now she understood. Dreams could also live in the kindness we share while awake. As she drifted into slumber, one last thought warmed her. Maybe tomorrow she could make someone smile, and that would be a dream come true.
Please subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss more amazing stories like this.